They were a well-known Decatur family whose work impacted Decatur in the mid to late 20th century.
Dick and Phyllis Berry were laid to rest in Graceland Cemetery this morning. WAD's Doug Wolfe reports on the legacy they leave behind for our city.
In the morning sun, Dick and Phyllis Berry were laid to rest in Graceland Cemetery.
She was beautiful.
Dick and Phyllis Berry were well known in the Decatur community from the mid to late 20th century. Dick making his mark on Decatur when he was in high school playing for the Running Reds.
He was playing a football game, broke his neck. From about Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve, the Decatur Herald and Review covered his story every day. As a result, he became well known in the community.
As a young man, Dick was intrigued by magic.
Teenage magician who had a little magic shop right off of Central Park.
In 1942, Dick was at Decatur's Lincoln Theater watching Blackstone the Magician when fire broke out.
My father was in the audience, and Blackstone was told that there was a fire burning in the drugstore next door. They shared a common basement between the two buildings.
He made it out safely to eventually become a contractor working for the family business known as Berry Construction. The company built the bridges spanning Lake Decatur and numerous Decatur developments.
Everything from Northland Heights and Montgomery Hills and Windsor Village up in the north, South Shores. They built all those streets.
Berry Construction had a big task, moving the transfer house in 1962 from Main and Main to its current location in Central Park.
He was saying, we don't know what's going to happen to the transfer house because it's very old. My parents wrote me a note to be excused from school because they thought that the moving of the transfer house was such a historical day.
Phyllis was a talented artist. Her artwork now on their headstone at Graceland.
White laser, and it just on the black granite turned out so beautifully.
Doug Wolfe, WAND News.
And one note of interest, Karen Drive in Decatur is named after Karen Berry Hutchings, who was just featured in our story. And yes, there is also a Berry Drive in Decatur.